It's time to
Dress your mess.
We are making our own dressings today. Hey everybody.
Hello, welcome, happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
It's May 7th. I'm Katie.
I'm Ezra.
And this is Food Love Laughter. So we had a special request from our friend Rebecca, who, as we know, is not on the Facebook, and she asked us to make some salad dressings.
Which is a legitimate thing. Why? Because when you're looking through the salad dressings, there are so many ingredients.
Yeah, it's sort of crazy if you've ever spent time in the old salad dressing
And
aisle.
like trying to find one for a decent price that doesn't have corn syrup in it.
Yeah.
High
Or
fructose.
just like straight up sugar is
Or
like
just
one
straight
of the
up
first
sugar.
3 ingredients.
I mean, I like sugar, but like that can be a little bit too much.
Yes.
But I want to know how we can dress our salads
Your salad's prepped.
in such a way where we don't have to have someone else decide what we're going to put on our salad.
Yeah, so we have 2 salad dressings that we're going to do for you today.
All pretty simple.
The first one is a creamy tahini dressing, and if you've watched the show over the last couple of weeks, you know that I, in particular, have a deep love of tahini, which is sort of like a butter that is made from sesame seeds.
It's actually a wonderful, practical ingredient to have in your household. Should you be interested in things like hummus or
Or dressings.
dressings, yeah, or just
Like Mediterranean style foods.
Mediterranean style foods, straight up, just put it on your toast or
Oh, yeah,
we don't have
a little
really-
everything but the bagel seasoning.
right, rice cakes, whatever floats your boat. Where this stuff is really good, especially when you just give it a shot. Just give it a go.
Yeah. So the first dressing that we'll make is creamy tahini dressing, and then we're gonna make a raw apple cider vinaigrette. Also, I have strong feelings about apple cider vinegar. Like
You do.
tahini and apple cider vinegar, those 2 things I use pretty often. I use apple cider vinegar every day. Tahini is probably 5 out of 7 days a week.
I'm not much of a vinegar person, so I can't say that I'm all right about apple cider vinegar, but I do like it from time to time. It's good. I just don't. I wouldn't drink it straight, or even maybe in mixed company.
So
No, in mixed ingredients. I just don't like
mixed company. I would not drink apple cider vinegar in mixed company. So first thing we're doing is a 1/4 cup of olive oil in this beautiful Pyrex bowl. Ezra, you want to tell us how we came to own this beautiful Pyrex bowl?
Yeah, I spent my birthday money on it so that I could meal prep.
And how many of them did you buy?
Well, about 6 for me and 8 for you. I can hold this.
Whoa! It can go in. Good catch.
Yeah, so we got the Pyrexes for meal prep reasons.
Yeah.
In the beginning of the week, are we disconnected? No, connection currently available.
Oh, okay. We're back.
Yeah.
It does occur to me that I did not put the phone on airplane mode before we started, so nobody call me, please, right now, or else we'll be ruined.
Katie's taking the lead on this because this is like she likes to make these dressings.
Okay.
And I like to put them on things.
And Ezra likes to dress his mess. So we have a 1/4 cup of olive oil, a 1/4 cup of tahini, lemon juice with lemon juicer. 2-3 tablespoons, but I think we can go for the full lemon.
Just 1 lemon will do it, yeah.
You can see that these are like small to medium sized lemons, but if you were to take yeah, the connection's going in and out. So bear with us, friends, if it is going in and out. Sorry, we'll put the whole thing.
What are you doing? Turn it around.
No, I thought we said that you got more juice this way.
No, look, do it.
Okay, so the great debate is the juice of the lemon, the shape of the juicer. Does it go in this way or does it go in this
So
way?
the last time you just did it like this.
And then I poured it out.
Yeah, no juice came out of the
Okay,
holes.
all right, okay.
Do it
all
now
right.
and watch.
Okay, but it's okay.
Watch. See? There you go.
I know, but I do think don't you think it's misleading that that's how the juicer is shaped? That you would want the shape of the fruit to be the same shape as the juicer? Feel free to weigh in the comments.
Yeah, I don't necessarily agree with that. If like the juicer was the like thing that had the thing in the middle, you know what I mean? That,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
That
the like
actually
twisty
juiced,
one.
yeah. Then totally. But,
Yeah. All right.
Not this way.
Next step is 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard, also known as mustard. It's the Colonel's favorite condiment.
It is?
Colonel mustard. Oh! Who do you think I was talking about? Your father?
No, I thought you were talking about KFC.
Oh.
The Colonel's chicken.
What? Why would I actually...
Well, he does rock under the whole, like, 11 herbs and spices. And
It's
I thought
true.
you were like, oh, I thought you knew something about them that I...
So we get to choose a sweetener, maple
Yeah.
syrup or honey. Which one would you prefer?
With the tahini, I tend to go with more syrup. But let's go with the mustard since... let's go with the honey.
So it's like a honey mustard?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do, we did 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard, now we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of the honey. So it's interesting that you thought about the Colonel and KFC because I notoriously am not a fan of fried chicken. It is a running joke in my family. The reason being that when we were growing up, a fast Tuesday dinner after soccer practice was like Hardee's fried chicken. If you Hardee's Carl's Jr. it is called regionally sometimes, but that fried chicken came in like a paper basket with biscuits, and I did not care for it. I would usually eat a biscuit with honey on it and then call it because I could not with the fried chicken. Okay.
And
So-
being from Georgia, I know how good fried chicken is, so I do not agree with this. Although I didn't grow up in the same household, of course, as Katie did. That would have been weird.
Yeah, really weird. Note to self: don't marry someone that you grew up in the same household as. Okay, so I just put in a half teaspoon of salt
Half
and
teaspoon
then
of salt.
pepper to taste.
You're just gonna blindly look and get it over.
I know that I like pepper. Okay, so the most fun
I
part
do.
about the tahini is that tahini is pretty thick and binding, and so in order to loosen it and to get a nice emulsification, say it with me, emulsification on the dressing, and then we're gonna add a couple tablespoons of ice water, and the ice water is gonna help
So
it.
just so you see how like
Yeah, sort of like thick, and it's a little grainy yet. So we're gonna put in a little bit of ice water, and Ezra's gonna stir that up, and it's gonna start to feel
how much
just
ice
2
water?
tablespoons to start, and then if we need more, we can
That's
add more.
looking pretty good.
But
right
it'll
now.
smooth out, and then like so much so that it might even feel like it is a mayonnaise-based dressing, which is the miracle I think of tahini. And it's why we use it in the tuna avocado bell pepper. It's why we use it in the dressing for broccoli salad. Yeah, take a look at that.
You can
It
already
almost looks
see
like a
little
Chick-fil-A
bit-
sauce or something.
Yeah,
Like it's
that's
super
exactly what it looks
smooth
like.
and
That's
beautiful.
really nice.
So I like my dressings to be just a little bit thinner, so I might add a little water to mine, but
This is good.
it's good for Ezra.
Yeah, this is a good.
All right, dress up, dress that mess.
Dress that mess. I may actually, let's use a spoon there.
Yeah.
That you, get in there with it. All right.
Okay, so that's the creamy tahini dressing, and we'll be able to like stir it about. And this salad mix, so Ezra is really into, and actually I am too, the salad mixes that you get at the grocery store because they're so convenient, but there's so much plastic. It's like the salad mix is like yay big, and then it comes with a little packet of the sunflower seeds, and a little
Yeah, the
packet of the dried
packaging.
cranberries, and like all
Packaging
this
is
stuff. It's
intense.
just so much packaging. So we discovered that we could chop up cabbage and romaine and like kale, and then we could
Spinach.
spinach and chop that up, and then we could add like sunflower seeds and cranberries and that like cauliflower meatless meat we made the other day, like that too we could add to this, and so it would feel like that chopped salad that you get from the grocery store but without all the plastic.
So I think the mustard is coming in nice and strong.
Mm-hmm.
I would even go with a little bit more sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
I
We can
really
do that. Start dressing.
Yeah,
A little more honey.
just for a little bit more balance. Because this recipe calls for how much?
2 teaspoons mustard, 2 teaspoons sweetener.
Yeah.
The mustard
Dijon
is real hot though.
Yeah.
In this particular.
Dijon is pretty hot, so we'll give it a little bit more, one more teaspoon
While
of
you're
honey.
stirring
And I think
that,
that's good to go.
I'm gonna get cracking on the apple cider vinegar.
Let's do it.
So first, we need to mince a clove of garlic. So Ezra has the clove of garlic, and he is going to mince it.
First,
It's gonna be loud at first.
First, it is. It's got the skin on it,
Mm-hmm.
which you can take, like 2 shakers and like with a bunch of garlic and just get rid of them all. But
2 shakers. What do you mean?
yeah, it's when you take 2 bowls and
You
Have
hold
you
them
ever done
together
it?
and
Yeah,
then shake
yeah.
the garlic? I've never done that.
yeah, I've never done it either. I've just heard that you could do it.
Okay.
I've actually seen people do it, but
Okay.
like on YouTube and all that, but
Mhm.
never done it. I still just like being able to take the flat end of the knife against
Be
it
loud.
and
And it's usually better with some sort of martial,
Sound.
a sound
it's
evocative
always
of the
better with the
martial
sound.
arts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a
Put
waist
that
area?
right there.
Nice. We'll do that.
Okay.
The paper comes right off, and it's already almost minced. Because once that,
Once
now,
you do the like,
yeah, do that again. With the heel of your hand, it's very important that you hit and get that the flattest space that you can.
So he's doing the garlic. I'm gonna do, so the ingredients for the raw apple cider vinaigrette are the garlic. There it is. Dijon mustard, apple cider vinegar, lemon juice, honey, olive oil, salt, and pepper. So very similar to the creamy tahini dressing, but we're gonna see a really big difference in what it looks like because the tahini is the big binder on that last one. And this one's a cool vinaigrette. So it's a tablespoon of the Dijon mustard.
Yeah, this one's gonna be a little bit thinner than the thicker tahini.
Yeah, we're almost done the mustard.
Now we're almost done with that.
I hate that thing where it like
Whoop.
splashes all over. Look at my shirt.
You gotta do the restaurant trick.
What's the restaurant trick?
Hold on, I'll show you. So what I learned in my first restaurant job. Jim might remember this. Jim Hughes, my buddy. You use centrifugal force to get all of it toward the end.
Centrifugal. No,
There's 2 different kinds, yeah. See?
Nice. How about this guy? So glad I married you. You're so smart. And I have mustard all over my shirt.
We'll get it off.
I need another spoon. Ooh, thank you. Okay, so a tablespoon of the old Dijon mustard, and then I can get it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is thrilling Facebook Live video for me to get the mustard off
We're
my
being
shirt.
real here.
It's true.
Just get the mustard off your booty and we'll be good. I think you got it.
Okay.
Good. Good.
Great. Awesome. Okay, so next is a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. Normally I would just take the 1/3 cup and like eyeball it, but that one doesn't care for the apple cider vinegar and I would hate to put too much in. But we just used the 1/4 cup for the tahini dressing, but we can use this 1/4 cup. We have 2 1/4 cups. Okay, so apple cider vinegar, and you want to get the one that has the mother in it. So that means it has like the down at the bottom. That's what's going to feed the healthy bacteria in your gut, and that's why apple cider vinegar is so powerful. So I do a little shot of apple cider vinegar in I call it my morning cocktail. It's a fizz stick, which is a B vitamin natural energy drink and probiotics. You love that smell, huh?
Oh, yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
I was just thinking of your morning cocktail. And
Yeah, so I just do a little bit of apple cider vinegar, but it makes it taste like kombucha to me, which is one of my favorite drinks.
yeah.
Kombucha being fermented tea, if you do not know. So now 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I juiced it in the Ezra way.
Well done.
Do you think we should do the full lemon on this one too?
Yeah.
Oh, we got a little seed in there. I think that's why you do it the other way, so that the seed doesn't get there.
Whatever helps justify.
Okay. Do you see the seed?
I do. I can't
Okay.
right now.
But
Got
are
it.
you going to get it though?
Yeah. Done.
He got it. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so we got our lemon juice, and then we have 1 to 2 tablespoons of honey.
Y'all, I'm going a little bit stir crazy. I don't know about you all, but I'm trying to think of the last time I dressed up for anything.
You're wearing jeans right now. It's a good start.
Yeah,
It's not like
I
a
think
suit and
I
a
think I
tie.
meant like classy dressing up though. Like, you know, put
Yeah.
on a shirt for something.
I
like
have an
button down.
I have an aspiration to have, it's called a 5-year party, and it's where you invite people. I was actually going to do it on May 2nd because I liked the like 5/2/2020. Come as you are, come as you would be 5/2/2025,
Yeah.
because then it would almost be like a palindrome.
Mhm.
But the what did I do? I just did 1 tablespoon. I'll do 2. We like it a little sweeter.
Yeah, we did.
So it's coming as you want to be in 5 years. So like your children are 5 years older. It's what you want to have accomplished, right? Did you buy a house? Did you run a marathon? Are you a New York Times bestseller?
You like vision board dress yourself up.
Yeah, but it's
cool.
it's like an improvisation exercise
Yeah.
because you do that all night. I love the idea of that, and I've never done it, but I want to.
Yeah. We will.
Yeah.
We'll do it. Maybe New Year's.
Yeah.
When you do get out of your cabin, do you think that people will be dressed up, I don't know, to go to like the movies or?
Just to wear the like fancy
I
outfit that
bet
they
I
have.
bet there'll be like people will go out and there's gonna be a lot of people when like they release the hounds or whenever that time comes, and everyone feels, you know, when we have a vaccine and all that, and everyone feels like they can go out.
Yeah.
It's going to feel like super busy, and it's probably going to feel like you'll want to dress up for things that you didn't get to before, like to go out. You'll finally get to put on that button-down shirt or wear a vest.
Yeah, wear like a full-length gown to go to like a fast food restaurant. I actually did that in college. We went to Fazoli's.
God, I don't think I've ever eaten there.
You know that they deliver breadsticks around the dining room?
Cool.
I didn't know that. I think it's the only time that I've been there was for that. It was like our formal. At the college that I went to, which was like a private college. You love that. We had a formal every winter, the President's Ball, and we would all dress up. And it was
Oh,
really
the
fun.
President's Ball.
Oh, the President's Ball. Okay,
You
so
go with me to the President's Ball.
look at that. We have this very pretty dressing, and we're gonna put it on.
And this is definitely more reminiscent of vinaigrette because
Yeah.
it is.
Because it is a vinaigrette. So we'll put a little bit.
The lemon seeds on there.
I see that.
Well done.
Okay, so we'll put a little bit on this salad. And try that action.
Yeah, let's give that a go.
Let's give it a try.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Let's see what happens. Mm-hmm. It was a good call to go with the extra honey.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So there you go. We have 2 dressings, but we do have something a little special and a little secret to show you.
Here's what I wanted to do.
This
All right.
is what I did this afternoon.
So in the midst of a cabin fever, let's clear some of this out of the way. I wanted to, I've been having visions of creating a Twinkie that is gluten-free, which means I need to get a yellow cake, and I got the closest thing, and just this turned out way browner than I thought it was going to be. But I did find a yellow cake? It was a white cake, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So I put some food coloring in it for yellow. I didn't think it was going to be quite as brown on this side, but that's okay.
Golden.
It's golden brown. It's not quite as... And if I were to, like, get real fancy with it, I would cut and get into it a little bit more. But I'm not quite as interested in that. But what I will do is half this thing, because what does every Twinkie come with on the inside?
Filling!
Woohoo! So what I'm going to do is make that filling right now. Understand, I've never done this before. This is me totally being like, I need to do something different.
Something creative.
Something
In
creative.
the kitchen.
In the kitchen! Katie, while I
Yes.
open her up, can you grab the... Okay, so what I figured that we would use to... Oh, look at that.
Show them. It's like a mouth.
It is like a
What
mouth.
does it say?
Fill me up. So normally, I guess, you know, like a Twinkie would... True whip Vicky. So we got
You
some...
had that in your back pocket.
I did. I was ready to go. I am prepared. So here's what we're gonna do. Usually I guess with a Twinkie because you see the 3 white dots at the bottom.
And I told Ezra that when I was in
no
middle
one's
school.
watching this right now, and I'm sure people will, but
People are watching right now.
yeah, but no one will really stay to the end. If they do, they're gonna be
get
like,
a treat.
"What the hell?"
Make 2 salad dressings, but also stay for the bonus material at the end, y'all, because Twinkie, a gigantic Twinkie. When I was in middle school, we went on a field trip to a Dolly Madison bakery, and we got to see them make, it wasn't Twinkies because it wasn't a Hostess bakery, but we got to see them make Twinkies in real time. And it's like this huge pan, right, the size of this kitchen island, that has all the Twinkie molds. And so you see the of the cake, and then it bakes it through real fast. Your mom said that she's watching. So
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Happy Mother's
Hi,
Day.
Gary. Yay, happy Mother's Day. And so then the next, after it bakes the cake, it has as many cake molds there are in the pan. There's 3 nozzles for cream, and it goes but
so
all at the
satisfying.
same time. It's so satisfying.
Yeah, it is.
So we don't have a thing that goes, and I'm sure that we could fashion a syringe or something like that would fill the cream. But instead, what Ezra is choosing to do is to scoop out a little of the cake from the middle and then fill it in with this. This is a vegan Cool Whip. It's called True Whip. And
Cake
so
in
that's
the
what
middle,
we use because Ezra is pretty lactose intolerant.
Yeah. It blocks me up.
So you're gonna fill the
Yeah.
cake with the Cool Whip.
Yeah. We got a little bowl for the extras.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is this
perfect.
too little?
No, that's great.
Okay.
Thank you.
A little bowl for the
A little
extras.
bowl for the extras.
Mm-hmm.
Why I put that so far away, but I did.
All right.
It's so appropriate that Mom, that you're watching, because I feel like this is something that we would get into in the kitchen. When I was a kid, my mom, primarily my mom, helped me create a cake. And I know she remembers this. For when we were in Italy, and it was this beautiful cake. I can't even remember what flavoring kind of cake it was, but the outside was this beautiful flag this beautiful map of Italy with a map on the outside. And I won. It was we won, Mom. Thank you. That was all you. Okay. So I just kind of watched, and I remember how that cake looked very specifically. All right. So here we are. We've hollowed this cake out.
Are you using the cookie scoop for the
Yes.
too?
Oh yeah. So what I'd like to do is scoop this in here. This is totally unplanned, y'all.
Yeah. Flying by the seat of our pants here.
Yeah, we don't know what we're doing.
As much as we ever do.
We're taking a whisk, for God's sakes.
We're taking a whisk.
So I figured to pile this a little bit higher.
That means we're going to need to store this cake in the fridge, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe even the freezer, because the Cool Whip will melt over time. What do you think? Fridge? Freezer? Tell us your opinion. We're dying to know.
I have no feelings about this one way or the other. So if we don't eat this at all, I mean, I'm gonna have some. But what I'm really
You just wanted the project.
yeah, I just wanted the project and I want to see if it's possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
And then you're going to put the top on it?
Let's see.
Here's a little paper towel for your hands.
Oh, that's already sweet of you. Almost as sweet as the cake.
There it is. It's filled. It's a Twinkie.
Twinkie cake. Now, we'll get to do a cross section.
Okay.
Shall we?
Let's do it.
I'm just.
Our very patient audience. They're getting the bonus material because they've hung around to the end.
Twinkies would be so much smaller than this. But sometimes.
There it is. Can you see it?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That, except for the brown outside skin,
Looks like a
This kinda reminds
Twinkie.
me of me. They're like, it looks like a Twinkie. Legit, like the middle.
Looks like a
I'm
Twinkie.
about to slice this thing up and eat a piece.
I am about
Right now.
to slice this thing up and eat a piece, he says. Okay, well,
Thanks, Mom.
yeah, thanks for watching. Food, Love, Laughter. See
Stay
you on
safe, y'all.
Tuesday.